Hey guys, this is Moriarty.
And Crypto Spook.
And today we're taking a look at a game called FrightShow Fighter. This is a fighting game.
This is a really weird fighting game.
It's a very strange fighting game. It's a fighting game where all of the characters are various scary monsters and things like that.
Are you playing this with somebody?
I could not get the multiplayer to work. I couldn't get it to recognize multiple controllers.
Oh, that sucks. What other controller would you try to play with?
I have my Steam controller, and then I had an Xbox controller.
Okay, yeah, that would make sense.
And I couldn't get it to work. As with any, or rather, as with most fighting games, it has a storyline that you're going through, and you fight various people to get to the end of the storyline. There are 3 stories, and each story has 3 difficulties: easy, medium, and hard.
So I will say that my immediate impression here is the background art is both awesome and awful at the same time.
It is both awesome and awful, yes. Very unique and interesting, but it stays out of the way of the game itself, which is cool, but at the same time it's clearly just like a kid painting.
Yeah, this looks like some kind of like horror story nightmare from a kid in like 12th grade. Not 12th grade, like 5th grade.
Yeah. Now, every background, as far as I can tell, every background is dependent on who you're fighting.
Okay. So did you choose this character?
Accidentally, I chose the rabbit, so I decided to take the rabbit through his whole storyline. And he's not a bad character to start with. He does a slap that's like a pop, 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 pop.
He does a like a Larry Moe and Curly slap attack.
Yep. And it is super damaging. At the beginning of every level, you also get to choose like power-ups that you can take into the level with you. And those power-ups might be shoot a rocket at them, or make every attack you do set the person on fire, or turn you invulnerable, which is really great if you see an enemy winding up a big special attack.
Your slap attack is so funny, though. It's just like...
And it does a lot of damage. That's the best part for me.
Oh, the animations in this are just... so strange. And the fact that, like, exactly where the last round ended, that's where the next one begins.
Yep, exactly.
I feel bad if there was a second player, because you would just be kicking the crap out of him. No separation or nothing.
Nope. And you start right next to him all over again.
So he stands up, and you just start punching him again right in the face.
Yeah, yeah.
Some of these characters are just... like, what the heck, man?
The whole thing is like that. The whole game is what the heck, man.
Wait, what? So you have to fight the unicorn, and then you fight the little dude.
Yes, but he's actually at crouch level, so the only way to hit him is to crouch.
Oh, that sucks.
It's kind of devious. He reminds me a little bit of Oddshot.
Yeah, a little bit. I can see that the AI could use a little bit of work here.
Yeah, the AI is not so good. I was playing on the medium difficulty, and it felt like I was playing...
Easy?
I was playing like an easy mode.
So what you're saying is, in easy mode, they don't fight back.
I imagine that easy mode is just like practice.
Good to know.
I can't imagine playing this game on easy. It would be too easy.
Wow, I really like this art style, though. The art style is awesome! The more I see it, the more I want to see.
You know what I thought of when I started playing this game? The Nightmare Before Christmas.
That's exactly what this reminds me of. So I'm just gonna go ahead and say that I absolutely hate fighting games like this. I'm not good at them. All I ever do is button mash, and if I win, it's pure luck.
Don't you worry, I'm also a button masher. But I played a lot of BlazBlue, and I really enjoyed BlazBlue a lot, which is a combo-heavy, very tactical fighter. Which I know sounds weird, but it's one of those rare games that comes out where you actually have to have a lot of skill in order to be even okay at the game.
That makes sense.
You see, like a Street Fighter, most people can be okay at that game just by pressing buttons repeatedly. Whereas with BlazBlue, you really have to learn your characters, learn everyone else's characters, get specific things down. It's very, very complicated. So I played a lot of that, and I enjoyed that a lot. And this feels like it might have just the beginnings of some of that. You have to be tactically good at the game. Now, I don't think you have to be good with every character, because I think some of these characters are way overpowered. Mr. Rabbit is super overpowered.
I believe his name is Faceless.
Whereas the bad guy that I'm currently beating up, Xanolox, you get him, and by playing him, you are super underpowered.
I really, like I said, again, I'm going to reiterate, I like the art in this. Like, every single character seems to have a unique thing that flies out of their body as you punch them.
Yeah, so like you hit the zombies and like green goo comes out. If you hit the old guy, flies come out. You hit the rabbit and fluff comes out. It's very cool. It's a unique game. I like it a lot.
The musical score is also on point.
It's a cool game. It really is. I need them to fix some of the stuff with the multiplayer so that you can actually play it multiplayer, because there is no multiplayer online yet. So if you pick this up, you're not going to be playing it online yet, I think, right?
Yeah, it's local multiplayer, and the next thing that they're working on is multiplayer. Actual online multiplayer where you could forward a port, or hopefully it'll be fully Steam integrated where you can just join a friend.
And let me tell you, when that happens, I see this game exploding. It's a lot of fun. It's not an expensive game by any means.
How much are we talking about?
$9.99.
That's a little much. But if you could get it on a Steam sale, I think I would get it.
It's not, well, yes, but that's literally your recommendation for every game.
I guess. I would like to think that I'm not a cheap gamer. I'm certainly not.
I can't remember the last time that you said, I would pay full price for this game.
I just said it about the last one.
Well, nobody will know that because that's, you know.
I said it about Climby. Climby I would pay full price for.
Well, that's one rarity. So yeah, you know, I think that for $10, you're getting what you're getting, and it's not a bad game by any means. It's fun. The backgrounds are really unique and cool. The music's interesting. The characters are super cool. The fighting is okay. It's something that you need to spend some time with.
Well, I think that's about all we can say about this game.
You gotta spend some time with it, because I tell you what, as with any fighting game, there are idiosyncrasies, and you've got to learn how to play your individual characters, and you've got to play each character so that you can really figure out what's good and what's bad and what's not.
So was this game designed by a single person or by a studio? Major studio?
2 artists and a programmer.
I can definitely see the art where that came from now. I would say that it looks to be a bit stronger in artistry and less strong in the programming aspect.
Well, the programmer's name is Doug, so you're calling out Doug.
Sorry, Doug. I'm just saying I feel like, you know, some of these jump attacks where there's this long latency in the air where they jump straight up and then they can't go anywhere else.
So just let me tell you a little bit about the characters, because I love all of the characters. You have Faceless, a mutant laser-eyed rabbit. Grembot, a bomb-throwing destruction robot. Iron Moose, a psychotic boxing champion. Crunchy and Dr. Ig, pajama-powered triclops and a PhD unicorn.
What?
Mr. Rainbow's a bubble-burping color creature. Monster Girl, a skull-crushing catmaster. Mr. Fright, lightning-powered bone ghoul. Zombie Zack, the flesh-eating undead slasher. And Xanolox, evil dark lord of the flies.
You know, it's interesting. I'm staring at this, and you actually have no health. And you won the game. Good job.
So one of the things that I think you're gonna... your complaints about the way the fighting works, let me tell you a little bit about why. This is an iPad game.
Oh, okay. I guess that makes sense.
So it's a little difficult to get super in-depth as an iPad game. It's designed to be played on a touchscreen.
That makes sense.
That's how come you don't have 4-button combinations and things like that.
But this moose is awesome.
The moose sucks.
He looks so fun to play as, though.
Yeah, but the thing is that the character I'm playing is a ranged character, and I can't get away from the moose. So there you go, guys. That's FrightShow Fighter. If you like it, like it. If you don't like it, don't like it. Be sure to leave a comment. Let us know what you think and join the weekly contests. Be sure to check out the Patreon.
Until the next one.